Flight boss, bitch. I just woke up, and it's like really the best time to do it because your brain being the best form of your mind and everything being it's like you in between realms. You still remembering your dream, and then you just now seeing shit in reality, and it's like you in between. I'm finna go to war on motherfucking light. I think I'm gonna turn this into a war channel because that's what 2014 is all about. This ain't about no let-ups. This ain't about no motherfucking peace treaties. This ain't about no motherfucking feeling sorry. This ain't about no listen, if a motherfucking weak nowadays, let that motherfucking be weak. That's his motherfucking path he gotta take. You know what I'm saying? He wrote the script. He wrote out what he was gonna do to come down here. He put in his contract he was gonna be weak. Because that was going to be, him being weak was part of the reason he's going to get to where he's going to get to in his life, in his path. And like I said, I'm going to war on light. And I don't want people to mix up. See, the big misconception this universe and this galaxy got with light is human beings has transformed light into things is not even. Like, you got motherfuckers thinking that just cause you're good, you're part of the light. Like, if you could, they got people thinking that just cause you're a good person, you do good deeds, you're part of the light. But you don't know you could be part of the dark in someone else's life. You can't be nice to every fucking body. So like you could walk up, you see a bum and you might give him $1. He might not want your fucking dollar. In his brain, he might be thinking, if I don't get no help and nobody give me no money or nothing like that, this will make me get off my ass. So if you go give him $1 and he smack it out your hand, spin your face, you be like, oh, you evil and nasty bum. How you know? He might be doing the right thing in his life. That might be something he felt like he had to do. So since there's a good and bad and a negative, and there's a good and bad and a positive, that already X out that little punk ass mental paradigm that if you're a good person, you're a light being, and if you're a bad person, you're a dark being. No. It's good niggas and bitches in the dark being, and it's good niggas and bitches in the light being. Everything you're supposed to use in moderation. But I need to separate something because people always putting up light versus dark, where like light against dark. God was the light, the devil was the listen, get that motherfucking mental paradigm out of your brain. That shit has nothing to do with nothing. Like the dark and the light. I mean, I can understand why people mix it up because of bitch ass paradigms that humans then made without using their being side. They come down here and in like the form of, since our eyes is wired, we think we're seeing because the sunlight. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, let's take it out of metaphysic level of why we look at light certain ways too, because of the sun, and it comes down here, we're able to see without any man-made lights or stuff like that because our brain is engineered. But and then when you walk into a dark room, you turn on your light bulb or something like that. But like, I want to let you motherfuckers know, like, who the fuck said that was seeing? That I don't even see things like that. In the dark, I could be in the dark, in the light, it doesn't matter. I can see, but see, that's the basic component of why, like that. And then the metaphysic level of you're a good person, you're light, you're a bad person, you're the dark. All these are programs that got my stomach growling. All these are programs to get humans stuck in a mental paradigm that light and dark is of the same components, and you have dark and you have light. So humans compared it to everything from Jesus to the devil to the good and bad. And to be honest with you, dark and light are two different components and two different realms. It ain't no light versus dark. It's the dark realm and there's the light realm. They're not even in no versus kind of competition. It's like the light is a whole different conception from the dark. Like I'm trying to get y'all to understand where I'm from. There's absolutely no reason to even connect the dark and the light. Like people People even tied from the good guys to bad guys on movies. I'm here to let you know that. Here's an example. If light and dark was a manifestation into a movie, the way it really is say the light beings want to go somewhere and save the day because they're stuck in some kind of bitch ass mental paradigm, right? Okay, the people who they looking at as evil in a movie, in a manifestation of light and dark, the people they going to see who they going to see as evil, 9 times out of 10 they be light beings too. The dark being be the neutral niggas. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all ever seen Constantine, the movie Constantine? Okay, now Constantine, people want to say Keanu Reeves, Constantine, the dude who traveled to hell and shit, trying to make it back to heaven. He was an anti-hero. So they say he did a lot of bad deeds, but he was a light being because he was trying to make it. He had the right place in his heart. So he was in the dark. He was like a person in the dark with the flashlight. You know what I'm saying? That's like me. I'm all the way in the dark. But see, the difference with me is I don't need a motherfucking flashlight because I didn't learn how to see out of the one eye, out of the eye. These eyes is just some reality program bullshit. Like light is a program. You don't even need your eyes to see. Why you think motherfucking blind people can hear so good? Because when they step in this reality, they don't give a fuck about seeing. But I bet they can hear danger coming from a mile away. Shit you can see right in front of your face, they can see that shit a mile away without being blind, using all other senses. But back to the movie Constantine. You would think Constantine was like a light being, and then like the so-called mental paradigm devil that the directors created for the movie, he would be so-called the dark being. That's why at the end he came from the dark and the fire from below, and Constantine, he couldn't drag Constantine down there because Constantine did a good deed. So the light beings dragged him and made sure that the devil wouldn't be able to take him. But I'm here to so they compare that to light and dark. But that whole fucking movie was a program. I'm gonna tell you motherfuckers, the devil who was trying to take Keanu Reeves, he was a light being in his own right because he was doing what he felt was right, because Constantine was a fuck up. How you gonna kill your motherfucking self? And if you already in like a Christian or a Catholic or something like that mental paradigm, how the fuck you gonna kill yourself and not expect this motherfucker to come get your ass and take you to where the fuck you belong? He wasn't doing nothing fucking wrong. He's a light being in his own right. He's a light and dark being in his own right. And then when the angels and God stopped him from taking him to hell and made him super heavy to the point that the devil couldn't drag him, he was doing what he think was right in his own right, in his mental paradigm right, in his heavenly paradigm right. And he was doing wrong too though, because Keanu Reeves killed himself. So how you gonna come stop somebody from going to hell because you in a mental paradigm? See, so it was good and bad on the devil's side and good and bad on his side too. So Keanu Reeves was the light worker, and the nigga who Constantine was going to check out, the neutral, the black nigga who was smoking a blunt, when you go in there, it was vampires, it was vampires, reptilians, it was motherfucking Palladians, it was motherfucking Syrians, it was motherfucking Greys. Remember when Constantine and the bitch ass human dude who never could use his being side, the nigga, the sidekick flunky who hanging around Constantine, it's always a sidekick hanging around the real nigga with all the chakras lit. You know, Constantine had his Merkaba and his star system all the way up. He had every chakra lit. He just didn't know how to use his power. But that's why he was allowed to look behind the card. Before they walked in the club where everybody is accepted, light beings, dark beings, grays, motherfucking dragons, motherfucking angels, everybody was down here drinking, dancing along. But you have to have all your chakras lit. You have to have you have to raise your consciousness, and you have to be able to walk through walls. You have to be able to see through stuff. That's why Constantine was able to see through the card. Then the bitch ass human, the sidekick, that's always trying to learn from the nigga who know everything, who know the truth, and who know how to rise their consciousness and shit. He couldn't get in. He had to do some copying shit. He had to try to hope he could shapeshift into Constantine so he could see. He tried to shapeshift, tried to set out a false name. The dude put up the card to the fake ass human dude, and the human motherfucker looked at the card and gonna say the same thing Constantine said. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Humans always fucking copying, try to look at he got the DNA, but since he looking at Constantine, he looking at Constantine to look at him to try to help him to raise his chakras and shit and raise his consciousness. And at the end, he eventually learned how to do it himself. But see, humans have this power. See, he turned into like an angel at the end. You know what I'm saying? Humans is super powerful if they know how to use their being side and connect mind, body, and soul and raise their chakras and all that kind of shit. Man, motherfuckers would be he was unstoppable at the end, but he had to learn. And Constantine was a nigga who already had it. So all right, let's get back to the neutral nigga. The neutral nigga was the motherfucking was the real nigga. He was the real dark being. And he was neutral with everybody. He didn't give a fuck if you had light, if you was a light worker or something like that. Huh? Hold on. What, mommy? I'm doing a video. Why you hollering out the window? Huh? Marissa. Marissa. Why you hollering out the window? Alright, here I come as soon as I do the video. Here I come as soon as I finish with the video, okay? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got light workers and dark workers, but don't compare them. It's not the same shit. Like, the dark worker was the neutral nigga. And the light workers and the dark and the light workers, they have dark and light in them just like everybody else. But see, it's a program. I'm even trying to slide off a little bit because it's like when I'm saying who the dark being is, it's like I automatically got to compare it to the light being, and it's nothing like that. It's two different components. It's like they're not even in the same lane. It's like if it was a drag race, right? And everybody running up the street with each other with the potato sacks on their leg or the pillowcases on their legs, right? Okay, say it's two people racing. You got people quick to say, if the dude who cheating, you got people quick to say he the dark person, and the person who doing it right, the positive way, you got them quick to say he's the light person. So the people compare them. But I'm here to tell you that it's not even the same thing. If you was a light worker, you in a drag race, and if you was a dark worker, you're probably playing like football or something. It's not even the same sport. Like, I don't even know how else to explain it to y'all. It's not even the same thing. It's not even the same contrast. It's not even the same, like, okay, you got peanut butter, now you got jelly. It's not even the same realm. It's like if light is a 3D is only powerful in the 3D realm. Light not even powerful. Light don't even really exist in the in the fifth dimension, in the sixth dimension, in the seventh dimension and up. There's not even light. Don't even go in them dimensions thinking you're gonna see light. It's not even the same thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get y'all to understand that Constantine, he was the light worker, but the dark worker. The dark nigga ain't the nigga Keanu Reeves going against, because 9 times out of 10, the dark nigga be within themselves. You're really having a battle within yourself. That's what he was doing. Constantine was a representation of light and dark within himself. But when you want to go to the worker aspect of it, he was a light worker, but he was a nigga in the dark who had a flashlight, but at the same time, the nigga who was in the dark, like truly in the dark, he's not going against Constantine. He's neutral with everybody. Constantine knew him. All the evil niggas knew him. All the good niggas knew him. He was just in his office smoking a blunt to tell you was the universal law of everything. That's all he was here to do. He wasn't here to pick sides. He wasn't here to do nothing. He here to utilize what the fuck is going on. And if you got a lot of bitch ass light workers who want to come and be his flunky, that's okay. If you got a bunch of dark niggas who want to come and try to vamp off his energy, that's okay. But he's not gonna pick sides. He's not gonna pick sides. That's the real dark, and he's gonna know his position. That's the real dark nigga. That's the nigga who in the dark. And the nigga who in the dark ain't got shit to do with he bad or he good. It ain't got shit to do with that. The nigga in the dark is the nigga who know the truth. So when he see the motherfucking light, he know how to utilize that shit, mix that shit around, circle that shit, turn it into energy, and use that motherfucking shit against your bitch ass. Nigga, that's the motherfucking dark nigga. That's him. That was the nigga in the dark. All that other mental paradigm shit that these niggas did at the end of Constantine and shit, all that was bitch ass nigga shit and having a war with each other and program your ass and mental paradigms that it was programming you based off mental paradigms you was raised on. You know what I'm saying? That shit, look, niggas, look, where I'm from, the light is something we use to create. We already in the dark. It's people in my realm and from my universe that don't even know what light is. They going somewhere for somebody to teach them what light is, for they could use that shit to create a whole universe. Like, light ain't shit. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas, light ain't shit. Light is only powerful in the 3D realm. That's it. And if you running around here talking about you a light worker and something like that, nigga, I have my motherfucking way with you. Because I seen the light. I know what the light is here for. Too much, you do everything in moderation, nigga. Too much light will make you blind. Too much light will make you naive. Too much light will make you a pussy. Too much light will make you get taken advantage of. Too much light have your ass living a hard life. But don't get it twisted though. Too much dark, you can't see. But see, the way I'm trying to get y'all to contrast the difference. Too much light will make you blind so you can't see. Too much dark is you can't see because you need some of the light. So you still can't see, but it's two different aspects of why you can't see. That's why you need it in moderation. You know what I'm saying? Like too much dark, you won't even know how to feel. Like, I don't know how to feel love. I tried love. That shit ain't shit. You go out here thinking you trying to love somebody, you get your motherfucking feelings hurt. You get your motherfucking you get let motherfucking down. You go out here try to be nice to some motherfucking body, and then when these motherfucking these serpents and shit that when they attack your motherfucking ass, and these insects and shit out here attack your motherfucking ass, and these vampires out here attack your motherfucking ass, and the love energy you trying to show them, they vampires just suck that shit right the fuck out of you. Suck that shit the fuck out of you. Yeah, suck that shit the fuck out of you. But see, if you running around here in the dark, and then you never even felt love or nothing like that, and you going around trying to find it and shit like that, you still get taken advantage of. You'll get taken advantage of by a punk ass somebody who make you think they do. Who somebody that take your energy. Nigga, you better protect yourself. Don't get it confused. Don't get shit confused out this motherfucker. Ain't shit nice. Ain't shit a happy ride. Ain't shit flawless. You got that Beyonce song talking about I woke up like this, flawless. I woke up like this. Ain't shit flawless about it. Ain't shit flawless. But change. That's the only thing that's flawless. But flawlessness don't come out of change. Cause that's not a basic component in changing. Being flawless is not a basic component in change. And if you look at the universe, there's always change. So with there comes change, there comes people who don't want to change. So they're looking at one program, and since everything else has changed, if that has not changed, it got their mind going. It got their mind confused. You have to get with this motherfucking change. Ain't shit flawless. Ain't shit stable. Ain't shit the same. Bitch, you ain't gonna look like that tomorrow. Everything changed. And that's the only thing that's flawless. But the flawless is not a manifestation to physical things. You know what I'm saying? So, like I was saying with the motherfucking light, you run around with too much fucking light, I have my motherfucking way with you. You run around with too much fucking dark, I'ma lead you to a motherfucking path you wish you had some fucking light. So learn how to use your motherfucking shit. Cause I ain't somebody you could just walk into their sphere of reality and they fear reality, and you feel like you could vamp anything off me, or you feel like you could try to be a dragon and put any kind of fire on me, or you feel like you could be a motherfucking a celestial fish, and you could kind of like this try to put out my fire by splashing anything water on me, or you could feel like you some kind of manifestation or rock or something like that, and you feel like you could just put up some kind of building block in front of me that I can't go. You can't do none of that shit with me. I work with all the elements. You can't come in my shit thinking you got this much light or you got this much dark, because nigga, I eradicate all that shit. I'm a motherfucker who was born in the dark, searching for light his whole motherfucking life. I have to see it through other people just to resonate it with myself. I'm used to being in the motherfucking dark. I don't need to see every motherfucking thing, because I see the whole big picture of it. So when you think you pulling a wool over my eyes, see, look, niggas like me, it's situations like this. Say I leave $50 on the ground, right? And you the person who took it, right? By me being in the dark my whole life, searching for light, off the bat, I didn't actually see you take it, but I see the whole fucking picture. I can see your actions. I don't need these eyes to see the fucking light in 3D. I'm in a whole nother dimension, whole nother realm. I can see your body language. I just feel it. I can see the seconds, the minutes, the hours, because I don't live upon time. So it's like I'm from a out looking in. Time and all that shit come from light and light paradigms. You wouldn't even have a day if people didn't consider the light shining on Earth at a certain amount of time to go around the Earth. You wouldn't even have fucking time. Nigga, light is a fucking paradigm. Nigga, where I'm from, in complete darkness, I might not see you take it, but motherfucker, I'm going to accuse your ass, and I'm not going to accuse you but only reason if I accuse you is because I really, truly feel in my heart, really knew. I added it up. People in the dark have common sense. I'm gonna see your ass, and I'm gonna go in your motherfucking pockets and find my $50 fucking dollars. Because I seen the big picture. I looked at it. You probably was a person who came over here, who left me, who threw out certain energies that oh, this nigga needs some money. This nigga needed some. So how the fuck you know I ain't leave a $50 bill on purpose just to see if your bitch ass, what kind of energy you working with, to see if you take it. Because I'm gonna go in your motherfucking pockets. See, but you got bitch ass light workers out here that they leave a $50 on the ground. If they see you take it, they might have a thought, but they might be like, well, he might didn't take it though, because I didn't really see him. It's just a $50. It's gonna come back. It might come back. Man, no, the fuck it ain't. And then if a $50 do come back a couple days later or something like that, it wasn't because of that. But they so caught up in a mental paradigm that they think that